Across America in 2025, store after store is shutting its doors. Malls look emptier. Familiar brands are vanishing. But here's the thing. The real reason so many U.S. stores are suddenly closing isn't just about online shopping or inflation. There's a hidden force at work that most people don't even realize. And at the end of this video, I'll reveal the secret factor that's quietly making this retail collapse far worse. Stick with me because it affects jobs, neighborhoods, and even your wallet. The scale of the problem. First, let's talk about the scale. Industry analysts are tracking thousands of store closures this year. Some reports predict that by the end of 2025, closures could hit record levels, far beyond what we saw in the last decade. Retail vacancy rates across the country are already rising, and many shopping centers are losing multiple tenants at once. This isn't just a handful of stores, it's a nationwide wave. The obvious reasons. So, why is this happening? Let's start with the obvious explanations. Number one, e-commerce. More Americans are shopping online than ever before. From clothes to electronics to home goods, people prefer fast delivery and endless online options. If a store doesn't offer a unique in-person experience or quick online pickup, it struggles to survive. Number two, overexpansion. For years, retailers opened store after store, sometimes thousands of them. That worked when malls were packed. But today, traffic is down, and those extra locations have become financial deadweight. Number three, rising costs. Wages are higher, utilities cost more, and commercial rents keep climbing. If a store isn't bringing in strong sales per square foot, it simply can't cover those expenses. Closing becomes the only option. Now let's dig deeper, because these surface reasons don't tell the full story. The truth is, bankruptcies and debt are accelerating the crisis. In 2025, we've already seen major chains file for bankruptcy. Why? Interest rates have stayed high, and for companies carrying massive debt loads, refinancing became nearly impossible. Once debt payments rise, even profitable stores can collapse under the weight of loans. And when one chain liquidates, the damage doesn't stop there. Suppliers lose money. Smaller partners don't get paid. That ripple effect pushes more businesses into trouble. Suddenly, what should have been a slow decline turns into a rapid collapse. Winners and losers. Who's getting hit hardest? Mid-tier department stores, specialty apparel shops, and chains selling discretionary items, the things people can delay buying. These are often the first to close when consumers tighten their budgets. But not everyone is losing. Discount stores, dollar chains, and off-price retailers are growing. E-commerce platforms and delivery services are thriving. And in some cases, the same buildings that once housed big-box retailers are being transformed into fulfillment centers, healthcare clinics, or community hubs. The human cost. We can't forget the human cost. Every closure means lost jobs. It means fewer customers for the small businesses that rely on mall traffic. And for many towns, losing a big retailer is like losing a piece of their identity. It hits especially hard in small communities, where one store may have been the main shopping option. Empty buildings don't just look bad, they can drag down nearby property values and community morale. And now, here's the secret I promised at the start. The real hidden factor behind so many sudden closures isn't just technology or changing habits. It's financial engineering. For years, private equity firms and investors bought up retail chains, loading them with debt to squeeze out short-term profits. On paper, those stores look fine, but behind the scenes, they were drowning in interest payments. So when costs rose, when consumer spending shifted, or when credit tightened, those retailers didn't have the flexibility to adapt. They collapsed almost overnight. That's why we've seen so many bankruptcies this year. The debt wasn't created by ordinary shoppers or employees. It was created by financial deals that left retailers fragile and vulnerable to the slightest shock. That's the hidden force fueling the retail apocalypse. So, what happens now? Two possible futures. In the best case scenario, empty stores get repurposed as healthcare centers, schools, community spaces, or distribution hubs. Some towns will adapt and new businesses will step in. But in the worst case, the closures continue, vacancies spread, and entire communities lose jobs, foot traffic, and investment. Which path your town takes may depend on local leadership, smart redevelopment, and how quickly new tenants can move in. The bottom line is this: America's wave of store closures in 2025 isn't just about Amazon or inflation or even high rents. It's about a retail system built on debt and financial engineering that left companies too weak to survive real-world changes. Now I want to hear from you. Has a store in your town closed this year? How did it affect your community? Share your story in the comments below. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because what's happening to America's stores is bigger than most people realize. And trust me, the next chapter of this story is already being written.